Yeah, good day, students. How are you doing? All right. Um, this is week 7 of music on the scheme, and the week 7 topic is making of local musical instruments. Can you say that? Making of what? Local musical instruments. Now, under this topic, we want to know how you can make local musical instruments. We have a lot of local musical instruments, but we are going to streamline ourselves to just 3 of them. Is that clear? Now, the question is, what are local musical instruments? As you can see on the screen, local musical instruments are crafted with local materials. Local materials we see around us. Is that clear? Materials we come across daily but fail to recognize how useful they are. There are many materials that we see around us that can be used to produce one thing or the other, but we don't know that they can be used for those things because they are neglected. The local materials, these local materials, they are used to craft or build local musical instruments. Now, some of these materials, we have pawpaw stock. Pawpaw stock can be gotten from a pawpaw tree. Okay, no, that green branch, the branch of a pawpaw. When you peel off the leaves, there, that stalk. You understand? You have wood or locally cut planks. Okay, thread for sewing shoes, your needles, your thread, the one you used to do your home economics, calabash, and assorted colors of beads. You know what they call beads now? Yeah, we see it every time. And sandpaper. But we shall consider how you can make at least 3 local musical instruments, as I said before. Now, the first one is, how can you make a local flute? A local flute. How can you make a local flute? Now, you can read what you have on the screen, but let me just explain. Okay, you get a stalk. You get a stalk. I mean, the pawpaw stalk. Get a stalk from the pawpaw tree, and cut it into size. Okay, and smoothing the 2 edges. That means when you get the pawpaw stalk, you remove the leaves. The pawpaw, you remove the leaves, or the pawpaw branch. Then you are left with the stalk. Okay, now you have two ends of it. Is that clear? You make the first end smooth, you make the other end smooth. Is that clear? And how can you do that? You use your knife or your razor blade and you cut it to size. Is that clear? The 2 edges, you cut it and make it smooth. Then you cover one of the sides with a nylon and tie it up with you tie it up with a rubber band. Is that clear? With the rubber band, you tie it with the rubber band, or you use a thread and tie it up. Is that clear? Then when you've done that, then you put a hole. You put a small hole at, let's say, 1 inch. That means at the other side now, you put a hole 1 inch. Okay, 1 inch from the edge, from the beginning. You have covered one side with nylon and you have binded it. Okay, now the other side, you need to put a hole up, but you can't like 1 inch. Is that clear? Then put the hole. Is that clear? Then what? You put air into it. With that, you have produced a local flute. Is that clear? Now let's move to the next one. The next one, we want to learn how you can make the wooden clappers. Okay, how to make wooden clappers. Now, wooden clappers, you produce them with wood. Is that clear? But we approve using a 6 inches long. 6 inches long. That means wooden clappers, they have to be two. One 6 inches, another one 6 inches. Is that clear? So as you get the wood, you cut it. Okay, you cut the wood of about 6 inches long, then you smoothen it with sandpaper. Is that clear? Is that clear? If you get it, I get it. If you understand, say I understand. Okay, you just get wood. Okay, very nice wood. Then you smoothen it, but the wood must be 6 inches. Okay, 6 inches long, please. So you sandpaper it. Okay, sandpaper is used for smoothing things, especially wood. Due to smoothing wood. Okay, and when it's not smoothing, when you smoothen the wood and it's not smooth, okay, you not put in the wood you have two sides. Okay, so one of the sides you put something like a holder. Okay, and the other side of the second part of the wood of the wood you put another holder. Okay, after you're smoothing it, then you nail it. Okay, then you hit the wood against themselves. Okay, so you have made a wooden clapper like that. Now you hit it like you are clapping. Okay, you hit it like you are clapping, and you have made a wooden clapper. If you get it, I get it. If you concur, say I concur. Thank you. Now the next one is how to produce shekere. Okay, can you say shekere? Not shakara. Not shakara, shekere. Alright. Now shekere usually called ishaka in Igbo language. Okay, shekere is usually called ishaka in Igbo language. It's a type of ratu. Okay, we can call it ratu, but we call it shekere in Yoruba, we call it ishaka in Igbo, and we call it ratu in English. Is that clear? Shekere in what? Yoruba, ishaka in Igbo, then ratu in what? English. Shekere is made by using threaded beads on the small calabash. Okay, so the way you can make a shekere, the materials you need: number one, you need the calabash. Okay, you also need threaded beads. You need thread and you need beads. Is that clear? So you take the threads and put the beads inside the thread and lock each of the edges. Is that clear? So you use the thread and the bead to form something like a net. Is that clear? To form something like a net, then you now put the calabash inside and tie up. Okay, so if you want to play it, you hit it. Okay, you hit it. It's an audiophonic instrument, local instrument. You hit it. Exactly, you hit it. You hit it, and as you hit it, the beads will be hitting the calabash, and sound is being produced. Exactly. So you just need three materials: the calabash, the bead, and the thread. You put the beads into the thread and lock up. Exactly, you lock it, and you use the thread and the bead to make up like a net. You put the calabash inside, okay, and you tie up, and you've made a shekere. Is that clear? If you can understand, say I understand. Let's go to the next thing. Now, musical words. These are the terms and these are the meaning. Now you repeat after me so you can pronounce them correctly. Stringendo. Can you say that? Stringendo. Stringendo means what? Becoming gradually faster. Say that. Becoming gradually faster. A tempo. A tempo means what? Resume the normal speed. Can you say that? A tempo. What does it mean? Resume the normal speed. Adagio, can you say that? Again, adagio means what? Slow. Now the next one, appiacere. Appiacere, say that? Appiacere. Now appiacere means at pleasure. Appiacere means what? At pleasure. Sempre, can you say that? Sempre, can you say it again? Thank you. It means what? Always. Spirito, can you say that? Spirito. Again. Spirito means what? With spirit. Espressivo. Espressivo, can you say that? Espressivo. Espressivo means what? With expression. Vives. Vives. Vives means what? Lively. Vives means what? Lively. Yes. So you can be asked to use these musical words to make sentences. Okay? To make sentences. Now, for instance, if I'm to use adagio to make a sentence, I will say that the music is adagio. What am I trying to say? The music is what? Slow. The music is what? Adagio. The music is what? Slow. So if you're asked to make a sentence with any of these musical terms, that's what you do. You can't say the music is slow. Okay? You use the term itself. If you say the music is slow, just say the music is adagio. You know that the meaning is slow. Do you understand? Okay, now let's check this. Now this is an evaluation. Number 1, make good sentences with the following musical words. A tempo, make a sentence at tempo. Vives, make a sentence with vives. Stringendo, make a sentence with it. Vadi, spirito, make a sentence with it. Then E, sempre. I give you an example with adagio. The music is adagio. It means the music is what? Slow. So you use the same example for these ones. Then 2, you enumerate the procedure for making shekere or ishaka in Igbo. You enumerate the procedure. You tell us the materials you use to produce it and how you produce it. Just tell us how you can produce shekere with what you have learned. If you understand, say I understand. Then after that, you can do this. Evaluate yourself with this. Number 1, define the time element. How can you element? We did it in the first half of the first term. Okay, so you should know that. Number 2, how can you describe sound? Is the week 5 topic. It should be on the YouTube. 3, name the 4 classification of African musical instruments with 2 examples each. Okay. African musical instruments will be the next topic. Exactly will be week 8 topic. So you would see it on the internet. So after you've read it and understood it, then you can answer it. Then 4, what are musical instruments? We mentioned 2 functions of musical instruments. Then the C part mentioned 3 non-functions, musical function of musical instruments. Number 5, describe how you can make the following local musical instruments: shakara, local flute, and wooden clap. As I explained it before, you should know how to make it, write it to explain how you can make these 3 local instruments. Then 6, mention the uses of music. And 6b, list 6 occasions for music making. I wish you the best. Remember that you'll be having a welcome test as you resume school. And don't forget your project. The project will be online too on the YouTube. You see it and do the project. If you have any question, you email me, or you call me, or you write your question in the comments below each video. Thank you. I wish you God's best.